Today we're going to focus on the change of base formula right down here at the bottom of our little summary. We've already talked about the properties of logarithms, and we also talked about, which some people really have a tough time remembering this part, is that the log base a of x equaling y means that the base raised to the y is equal to the argument. Okay, so this is really important. Okay, and then so are these properties of logarithms, but we get in trouble when we don't know how to convert logs to exponentials and vice versa. So let's make sure we remember that, especially for the quiz and test and basically for the rest of your life until you don't do math anymore. So the change of base formula, though, like I said, was what we're going to focus on. And the change of base formula is necessary because sometimes we have the need to express the log base 2 of 7, let's say, a base other than 10 or e, as a decimal. And the log base 2 of 7, we don't have a base 2 logarithm on our calculators. We have log log and we have ln, which is log base e, but we don't have log base 2. So we need to change the base. If you notice here that the base here, a, becomes an argument. The argument remains an argument, but we've changed the base to base b. Okay? And so let's take a look. This is it. This is the formula that will allow you to change the base and be able to program it into your calculator and find a value. So one thing to remember, though, when we see log of 7, we know that that's log base 10 of 7. Unless the base says otherwise, the log is base 10. Okay? And then we know that the ln of 7 is the log base e of 7. Okay? But the log base 2 of 7, if we change the base, we can either change the base to base 2, to base 10, or to base e. So we're going to do both of those on the calculator. We can change, like I said, the argument 7 remains an argument in the numerator. The base 2 becomes an argument in the denominator. Okay? So log base 2 of 7 is either equal to the log of 7 over log of 2, or the ln of 7 over the ln of 2. So let's type those both into the calculator. Okay? And I'm going to use my older calculator. Yeah. Okay? And let's move this over a little bit. So we're going to show what the log of 7, log of 7, divided by log of 2. That's equal to, you can see, 2.807. And then type in also ln of 7 divided by ln of 2. And you see you get the same exact thing. So you can see it doesn't matter what base you change this to, as long as it's a base of either 10 or e, unless, of course, you have this fancy calculator. Now, the fancy calculator, you can do the same thing with. You can do log of 7 divided by log of 2. And again, you get the same thing. ln of 7 divided by ln of 2. But the newer calculators have this feature, and I'll show you. Math, right arrow. Sorry, math, up arrow. So we'll start over. Math, up arrow, and then notice up arrow one more time, you have log base. Okay, so if you have that feature on your calculator, you'll know it by hitting, again, math, up arrow. Okay, or you can go math, down arrow, and scroll down until you see the a. Okay, so you have 10 functions, and then you have the log base. Okay, so anyway, when you get the log, if you don't have this, then you have a calculator that I've got. I've got another one here that when you type in math up arrow, oh, wrong one. This is the one. So we have math up arrow, and we don't have that log base. So some of your calculators will not. Even if it's a TI-84 Plus, you don't have that. Alright, well anyway, we go math up arrow, you get to log base, you can just plug in the base, 2, and you plug in the argument, 7, and you get that same value. Okay, so log of 7 divided by log of 2. I don't know what the number of keystrokes you need for each one of those. If you do math, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you get that. So 7 keystrokes. Otherwise you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can do it in 6 if you just change the bass. Alright, so anyway, there you go. That's how you change the bass. And so let's go ahead and do a couple of these together. I want you to find the, not ln, we'll try to find log base 2 of 6, log base 3 of pi, and log base 5 of 9. Okay. There you go. So log base 2 of 6, ln of 6 divided by, now be careful there, you need to make sure you put the parentheses in, divided by ln of 2, and you should have gotten 2.585. 2.585. So nothing is very exciting once you learn the change of base formula. It's just that's how you do it. 585. Okay, put in approximately equal to ln of, well, let's actually show it so you get used to doing that. ln of pi. I like writing ln because I can write it pretty easily, quicker than the log. Okay, ln of pi over ln of 3, and this is ln of 9 over ln of 5. So that's all you do. Okay. And what do we get when we get ln of pi over ln of 3? Second pi, ln of 3, enter, 1.042, 1.042, and then the ln of 9 divided by ln of 5 is 1.365, 1.365. All right. Well, let's do one more kind of a problem that's kind of fun, and that would be a problem in which, let's say you have to simplify. I'm going to challenge you to do this one on your own without any help from me, and then I'll show you how to do it. Show how I would do it. 3 times the log base 2 of 3 times the log base 3 of 4 times the log base 4 of 5 times ... times, finally, keep this pattern going, and then you get to the log base 10 of 11. Okay? So simplify that expression. Remember, all these, this is ... meaning you're going to go log base 5 of 6, log base 6 of 7, 7 of 8, 8 of 9, 9 of 10, and then 10 of 11. Okay? Well, pause the video and see if you can figure that out on your own, and then give me a decimal approximation of it. So we have equals 3 times, and then ln of 3 over ln of 2 times ln of 4 over ln of 3 times ln of 5 over ln of 4 times ... times ln of 11 over ln of 10. Okay, so if you did it that way, and you notice that you could cancel each of these, cancel, 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 and you keep canceling, and then this is going to get canceled here, all you're left with is 3 times the ln of 11 over the ln of 2, so those are the only ln's left standing, and when you type that in, you get 3 times ln of 11. When you divide that by the ln of 2, you get 10.378. 10.378, and that's it. 10.378. Now, I may or may not have any practice problems for you for tonight. I probably will. Let's not forget there's a quiz tomorrow, and or for the next class period, whenever you're watching this. There's a quiz. There's the change of base formula. Keep in mind you can change the base to anything you want. And that's it. Hope that helps, and I will see you in class.